Imagine waking up every day feeling trapped, even though the world around you screams freedom. The truth? That freedom you chase is more fiction than fact. It's a lie wrapped in shiny promises, a sneaky script forcing you to live someone else's story. Every system, every rule, every so-called breakthrough is designed to keep you inside a box. Safe, comfortable, predictable. But inside that box, your fire is dying out. It's burning low, buried beneath layers of noise, distractions, and expectations you never asked for. And you know it. You feel that weight crushing you. The weight of pretending, of playing the hand dealt by tired institutions and old rules that don't fit who you really are. But what if the entire idea of what you call freedom has been flipped upside down? What if liberalism, the idea at the core that many think they understand, has been twisted, diluted, and except in rare pockets, completely misunderstood? Not the shallow version that celebrates comfort or moderate compromises, but the real heart of it. The radical belief that every individual deserves to break free, to live fully on their own terms, to challenge what the system says is possible. You're a founder, an investor, a leader, a professional who knows that in the chaos of this world, there's a better way. But right now, progress feels like a distant dream. The system praises moderation, safety, consensus. It honors the middle ground, the safe bets, the common paths. Yet real progress, true change, never comes from the middle. It always comes from the edge. From those few who break the rules, who refuse to conform, to stay quiet, to settle for borrowed lives that aren't theirs. Those who stare at the rules and laugh because they've already unlearned everything they thought they knew. You've been lied to. The world says, you are free, but hands you the rulebook. It promises equality, but rewards mediocrity. It offers comfort, but kills the soul. It processes people instead of raising them. It optimizes ideas until they're safe for everyone, until they're stripped of dangerous, disruptive potential. Systems don't serve anymore. They substitute, they numb, they trap. And in this illusion masquerading as freedom, the most powerful force on the planet is forgotten. The liberated individual, burning bright and unstoppable. The problem isn't that the brilliant are gone. No. The problem is that they're scattered, isolated, misunderstood. The world has no blueprint to find or connect the radical ones, the misfits, the visionaries who refuse to fit neatly into a box. There's no place structured for that kind of exceptional energy to grow and explode. What's missing isn't talent, it's connection. The brittle links between the rare few who have what it takes to remake everything, but need a true network of equals. A real infrastructure where brilliance meets brilliance, not diluted crowds. Imagine a space where you're not just another cog in the machine, not a follower, not a tick in someone else's column. A place where you meet those who burn as fiercely as you do, who refuse comfort and mediocrity, who are done waiting for permission to reinvent reality itself. This isn't a community or company or a campaign. It's a movement, a rebellion made of individuals who reject the easy story, who reject the lie that you must compromise to survive. You don't need permission to be sovereign. Your will, that raw, untamed desire to create, to destroy, to build brand new worlds, is your weapon. Start there. Question everything. Don't swallow the narrative spoon-fed by tired institutions. Redefine your reality. What you've been told to accept as normal is nothing but the leftover ashes of old systems desperate to stay alive. Be selective. Align only with those who match your fire, your clarity, your vision. It's not about numbers. It's about the few who dare, the few who burn so bright that they can light the way for everyone else. Patience is your secret weapon. The long game isn't a weakness. It's the power that only the truly free understand. Freedom isn't waiting for the clock to tick down to comfort. It's mastering time, bending it to your cause. True slavery wears a smile. The world promises freedom, but buries your fire in convenience and conformity. It softens you with comfort until the heat inside dulls to a faint spark. But here's the secret. They can't truly cage what's wild inside you, unless you let them. unless you give in to the dull roar of normalcy and safety. If you want to burn bright, you have to walk away from the illusion, away from the herd, away from everyone insisting that the world will only bend so far. The system forgot the exceptional. It forgot the few who could change everything. But those who burn are not missing. They exist. They just need to find each other, to link, to sync, to build the network that turns scattered brilliance into unstoppable power. Not by erasing what makes you different, but by honoring it. Not by demanding sameness, but forging strength out of the differences that make each one of you unique. This is a call only the fearless hear, the ones who feel that unbearable tension inside, that silent, screaming truth that says you're destined for more. You're meant to rise above the limits others accept, to transcend the boundaries of what people call possible, to uncover what reality truly is beneath the illusions and the noise. In this moment, the edge is where the fire still burns. It's where the future is made. And you're not waiting anymore. You're done playing by their rules. It's time to be ruthless in your freedom. To practice what many fail to understand. Freedom isn't a comfort zone. It's a battleground. You fight for it every second because it's easy to lose. Easy to forget your power. But you already know the truth deep down, that within you lies the force to remake everything, the spark that could drag the world from slow decay into wild new life. Today, the real journey begins. Out there, the system shouts for conformity. It hopes you surrender your fire, your will, your individuality. But you don't have to listen. Instead, you rise. You link up with those who match your energy. You build the networks that no one else dares to build. You create synergy where before there was only noise. Not for the many, never for the crowd, but for the few who will change everything. The world's greatest lies tell you to settle, but you know better. You've seen the cost of comfort, of synchrony, of men and women locked into roles and faded scripts handed down from generations unwilling to dream. So throw those scripts away. Tear them up. The future isn't a place. It's a choice. A radical act of becoming. It's waking up every day, knowing you have the freedom not to fit, but to lead. The rare find each other. And when they do, they don't just survive. They thrive. They rewrite the rules. They remake reality. And they do it with fire in their veins and pure, unfiltered sovereignty in their souls. Freedom has always been waiting for the few who dare. Will you be one of them?